Hello guys, this is BenWolf again. Today the season just reset and I'm currently at 4,178 trophies. So before I start to play ladders, I would like to record some of the games that I had in a 1,000 man tournament yesterday. So as you can see over here, just here tournaments. We had a friendly tournament with one of our friends clan in Hong Kong, and they invited us Aura Gaming to participate, and luckily enough Aura Gaming get top 5 in the tournament, and most of us it's pretty experienced in playing this kind of tournament. So I would like to share how did my run goes in this 1,000 man tournament using this deck. Okay, this is the deck that I like and I spoke a lot about, the 2.8 average elixir Hog Rider deck with the fireball. This deck is very good. I'll explain the card rows right now. So for Ice Golem, Tombstone, Mega Minion, Archers, Ice Spirit, Lock, this 6 card is actually a very good defensive cards. If there's any push coming in, you use your Tombstone to distract, and then you use Mega Minion or Archers to deal damage. If they have a Mega Minion or a heavy hitters behind, you can always use your Ice Golem. And Ice Spirit is just very good in cycling the entire deck, making it very fast to go back to your Hog Rider where you want to launch an attack. So this deck, when you're playing at ×1 elixir, normally we just want to push with Ice Golem and Hog Rider, and you support with Lock. That's it. Anything else you don't want to overcommit or anything, then you want to set up your defense. When you defend with Tombstone and Archers, you got a counter attack. Then your Ice Golem and Hog Rider is back again, so you can counter attack straight away. For ×2 elixir, you want to place Ice Golem, Hog Rider, Fireball with Archers behind if it's possible. It's always good to have your Archers to counter push and Mega Minion to defend, because Mega Minion isn't so great in offense anymore given its recent nerf and because it's slow movement speed, so the tower can kill it quite easily. The reason why I like about this deck is that it's not necessary that we are so afraid of Inferno. Every time you see an Inferno, you can just drop a Hog Rider and you get 1 elixir positive trading from there, and then you can cycle your deck faster so he doesn't get his next Inferno up. So yeah, this is basically how you play it, and this deck is very famous. I'm pretty sure you've seen it already. It's just that I like to use it, and I use it in the 1,000 man tournament. So we'll see how we do. Let's jump into our first replay. Our first replay is versus a Chinese guy from this quite famous Chinese clan, Bi Jiajun, and he's using a Lava Hound deck. So for this, I'll normally start with Archers, because you can start with Archers or either Tombstone, but I would like to split the Archers and then Tombstone to defend. So we go with aggressive Fireball over here, having that 1 Archers on the right side, and immediately pressure the lane. I push with Ice Golem and Hog Rider, use his Skeleton Army. I log it because there's more than 3 to 4 Skeleton is targeting my Hog Rider, so I don't want him to take any more damage. I can just ignore the Mega Minion over here, and we are actually same in elixir, but I got 1,200 damage on the right hand. He plays his Lava Hound. I don't have my Hog Rider, but I immediately cycle it on the left lane. Use a well-placed Inferno that target my Hog Rider first, but my Ice Spirit frees it, so my Hog Rider get to survive and get 1 shot, 2 shots over there. Sending his miner to kill my Archers on the defense. I wait the Lava Hound to explode and I fireball everything together. So we didn't take really a lot of damage, and we are in the same elixir from here. So that's why it's good in this deck. You can straight away pressure if they put on if they put a heavy unit behind. Right now I know that he doesn't have a really good counter, but he did have his Inferno cycle on hand. He wasn't fast enough. So although we trade equally in terms of elixir, but I get the lock damage on the tower, which is crucial in tournament games. You want that damage to build up over time. So again, I saw him using the Lava Hound. I want to rush immediately by cycling my deck, archers, ice golem, hog rider, and I use a fireball. 1, 2. I think I can get 2 punch. No, only 2 punch. They have a huge push coming in. So I placed 2 tombstones. He's got another lava hound over here. Holy shit, there's 2 lava hound over there. And his mega minion is alive that will deal a lot of damage over time. I use my fireball to clear everything, but his lava hound is already on my tower. At this point, I know that this tower is gone. I have to cycle to my 2 spells to kill the tower to continue the game. He set in his miner, and then his zap, and he's got a huge push coming in. Knowing I lost it already, I use a fireball and a lock to clear the tower. He used his fireball, and I think that's very good in that. It's not needed. So from here, we earn from the earlier trade that we had on left towers. So we are in an advantage right now. He places his minions behind. I use a fireball to clear the minions. He uses skeleton army. I use ice golem to distract everything, to slow down everything. He used a lot of spell over here, so I just straight away push. But his inferno is up. I predicted the skeleton army, but he doesn't have it. So we are losing by a bit over here. But this is the beauty of this deck, you see. We cycle so fast. Before he set up his push, I already start pushing with everything. And then without him having the Inferno Tower. 1 punch. Slowly get it, don't worry. This miner is targeting the tombstone. I use ice golem to strike, and I use a hog rider to jump in and get 1 punch. Meanwhile, we defend quite well. So we are leading back over here. This is an extremely close game. I put the Mega Minion a bit too far. That Ice Golem is a very good push. Because it killed the Skeleton Army and it killed the stuff. I put the Hog Rider behind so I can cycle a lot faster. Drop my archers in the middle. Drop a Mega Minion. Drop an Ice Golem. And my Hog Rider is back. My Hog Rider get 1 punch. Fireball everything. And I drop another Hog Rider. And my archers is alive. That's how it gives them 1 punch. So this deck is, if you can play it very well, you can always out-cycle enemies deck if they are playing a heavy deck. So good game to Tonga. So next game, we'll go versus Tony. He's using the Barb Hearts with 3 Musketeers. I get a lot of message that saying that Barb's Hearts with 3 Musketeers is a strong counter to Hog deck. But in this play, in this game, I will show that how I outcycle his Barb Hearts to make my Hog Rider to get through. 1 archer shooting on the Barbarian, but he can't touch anything from here because he's moving too slow. Archers get 1, only 1 shot. He straight away dropped his 3 Musketeers. And my fireball missed 1 Musketeer, which is unfortunate. I locked the other 2, and I used my ice golem to defend on the right. So we are in the same elixir, but he's still got his sparks on the field, so he's slightly. Push with the dual combo. I use an ice spirit and a mega minion to clear everything. And then my mega minion can start to work on his Barb's Hearts Barbarian. We're in the evil ground right here, but I have a Mega Minion on the field. He plays a pretty good block, but my able to get 1 punch, my Hog Rider. Ice Spirit to freeze everything. No, his Mega Minion doesn't get 1 hit off. So I'm leading by slight elixir advantage, and I know that he doesn't have a lot of elixir defense right now. So I straight away push with Ice Golem and Hog Rider. I know that he doesn't have enough elixir for Barb's Heart to defend, so I need to rush right now. I get 1 punch, 2 punch, 3. That's pretty good. Get some value from that. I don't want to take any more damage because this game could be quite close, so I use my lock to kill the archers and damage the power to 104. Using my tombstone to equalize. I think I should have used my archers to defend right here. Yes, this is how you should do with him. After he plays his Mega Minion, I straight away place my Hog Rider to kill the top side. Fireball on the right side. He's pushing maybe on the right lane. I lock everything. I got 2 tombstones over here. So this Hog Rider isn't a problem. I'm sending the Hog Rider right here to straight away damage his Barb's Heart. But Barb's Heart is honestly having too much HP. It's so tanky for spawners, I think. It's quite crazy. Fireball missed one of them again. Whatever. Just notice my lock. I keep damage his tower on the left lane with the lock. And it's gonna pay out as time goes by. We keep changing lanes. I don't understand why he did that actually. Because his Barb's Heart is on the left lane and he wants to use the right lane, which doesn't make sense. I don't want to fireball because I want to save it for his 3 Musketeer. And that lock, I think I should have saved it to wait for the Barbs to spawn and then I can lock on the left lane with the archers and the tower together. That's how it's going to play a good lock. So he's quite hasty at the moment. I just fireball and lock to play everything and damage the tower. Even got his Hog Rider as well, which he's using a lot of elixir at the moment. I need to push fast. So I spam everything, even the fireball, but the fireball missed the Mega Minion. 3 archers right now. One make it to the tower. So slowly we are chipping away the tower with the lock and fireball, mostly just lock. But that's the strong part of lock, you see. Just gonna waste elixir pushing over here. I just set up my push. Ice Golem, Hog Rider to counter push. If I can get one punch. Yes, one punch. And the game is over. One fireball, one lock. The game is over. So a good game to Tony on this. So this is how you're supposed to play this deck is when you know that they are playing that heavy deck, you have to know what exactly cards they have on their hand. So you can straight away rush with an Ice Blade Hog Rider or Ice Golem Hog Rider push, so they don't have enough elixir to defend your incoming push. The most they have for this deck, maybe they have a Mega Minion or Archers, but your Hog Rider will get through and get at least 2 to 3 punch, so which is crucial from them. So good game to Tony. I'll share another one, which is Giant Bowler deck. Because Bowler kind of counters Tombstone, when the Bowler has last hit on the Tombstone, the bowling attack, the stone just clear everything of the Tombstone, even though it respawn 4 to 5 skeletons after Tombstone dead, the Bowler will clear everything. So seeing his Bowler placing on the right lane and straight away attack on the left lane. There's a well-placed Tombstone, but I lock everything. Lock his Musketeer. I get 3 punch, and the archers is both tapped on the tower. Even 1 archers is very good. So we get a lot of damage done on the left tower. His Musketeer get 2 shot off, and we are losing in 2 elixir. So not too shabby, not too bad. So essentially, if you play versus Giant Bowler and you're using this deck, you just have to avoid his Bowler like this. If I didn't avoid it, my Hog Rider is not going to make it through to the tower. I can get 1 punch here, but he doesn't even want to give me 1 punch, so he just plays his Tombstone. I feel that is wasted a lot. So knowing that he will place his Musketeer to cover his Bowler, so I immediately use the Fireball and a lock to clear everything. But he still gets quite a lot of damage over here. So props to him. I know that he doesn't have his tombstone right now, so it's either I launch an attack or I wait for him to drop the bowler, and then I can attack on another lane. So he go for a strong push over here, which is not really much supported. I use my ice golem to drag the mega minions away from the tower. Seeing him drop the tombstone and the musketeer, I use my fireball immediately to get a value from here. Oh no, it was bad ice beam rider because I didn't know that he would drop his bowler. He did want to save his tower so badly, even though from one hit, so he used his tombstone over there. Honestly, from here I can just play safe, fireball, and lock, hit everything. I use a value fireball over here to hit everything, and my Hog Rider already finished the tower. He couldn't. You can't let go to set up a big push with everything that they've got. The musketeer, a bowler, the giant, so you have to keep the pressure on. This deck is 2 average elixir, so it's very good. One part about this deck is, as you can see in the screenshot below, even though it's 2.8 elixir, but every card in this deck has very high HP. The Hog Rider is tanky, the Ice Golem is tanky, the Mega Minion is tanky, the Ice Spirit is tanky, and the Archers is immune to arrows and zap. So everything is very tanky for 2.8 elixir over here. So you have to take advantage of the HP and make use of it. So 3 games I got. At this point, after this game, I'm probably already top. I was top 1 in after this game, but I immediately lost to a very good player from our family, Aura family, and this is him, just me. He's playing Lava Hound deck, but it's a Zap bait Lava Hound deck with Lava Hound, Minion Hood, minions, and he doesn't have a big spell. He doesn't have Fire Spore, he doesn't have Fireball, and he doesn't have Lightning, and then he only have the Block and Arrow. So he heavily rely on the miners and the minions and the lava pups to do chip damage on the tower with lock, and he wins over time. Why I say this guy is very talented is if you check out his profile. So he has played 3000 Vins games, that's more than me already. His cards won is okay, but look at this. His highest trophy is 5057, and then his King Tower is only level 11. That's pretty impressive for itself. And he plays this deck in the ladder too. This deck works for him in the ladder and in the Grand Challenge. He played extremely well. I've seen his gameplay on ladder, even though he meet a level 12 Zap, because level 12 Zap can 1 Zap kill level 3 Lava Pups, because his Lava Hound is only level 3. But he can even beat level 13's Zap users. But after they use the Zap on the Lava Pups, his minions just come in. His minions, his minion hood, his miner. So this guy is an extremely pro player, and I will show you why in the next replay. So in the tournament, 1 hour tournament I had in yesterday tournament, I think I played around 16 games and I only lost 1 battles, which is against him. And then I got number 4 and then he got number 3. So I think he lost maybe 1 game as well, or he just didn't play that much. But kudos to him, he's a very good Lava Hound player. So let's see the game and see what we can learn from that. Okay, one thing I need to point out about his deck is that I don't have a Zap or a big spells to clear everything that he has. So my air defense is kind of weak in this case. From here I separate my archers. I didn't know that he's playing Hog Rider, a Lava Hound, until I find out. I tried to pick push from here, but it doesn't work, so it's very sad. I put a 5 phase because my archers, my Hog Rider is not getting through. But he's using the minimum elixir needed to defend, so he can set up with his big push. So look here, he used his minions to bait out my fireball, and he started with Lava Hound from all the way back. Because you know that it's very hard for me to go push right now. I just use my Hog Rider, and it's only Taiwan time. I cannot cycle my deck that fast, so I need to play defense from here. And this is where he got the major advantage. He immediately plays his minion hood behind his Lava Hound just after my power lock on his Lava Hound. So you see his minion just go to ham and then he immediately send in the Mega Minion to defend. And my fireball isn't the perfect over here. I should have waited for the Lava Hound to pop and then I can I can fireball everything together. But he get those cheap damage over there, just 600. And I lose in elixir from here. I immediately pressure with this, and then he defends with a very well placed minions. His minions target my Hog Rider first instead of my Ice Golem, so my Hog Rider couldn't even get one hit on the tower. It's a this precise placement is how you should counter the Hog Rider, Ice Golem, Hog Rider deck. Hog Rider, Ice Golem, Fireball deck. Yes. So he's having the elixir advantage to replace the Lava Hound from the back. He wants to start a huge push from behind. I know that it's very hard for me to get through, so I want to attack on the right lane. But his defense is just perfect. I anticipated the minion to clear everything, but you don't even need to do anything. You just place one tombstone and the remaining Mega Minion will do the job. Now, this huge push coming in. You know that I just used my Fireball, so he immediately uses Mega Minion. He uses Lava Hound, and then everything just targeting my tower from here, and I just lost from here. I couldn't even get a touch on this tower. If I'm not wrong, the tower I used my Fireball to damage it. From here, I know that I lost already, so I just literally put everything locked from the side.
Way which deals nothing at all.
And it's just very good. How he plays is, everything he does is very well thought. If you want to play at the maximum efficiency in terms of elixir, and you can always have a lot of extra elixirs to do some damage to my tower. If he wants to, he can just send a miner to slowly chip away my tower and I can't do anything from them because my Mega Minion needs to kill his air units, my archers as well. So very well played, just me. A huge shout out to the new talent in our family. Definitely a very strong Lava Hound player. So yeah guys, this is pretty much it for this tournament. I mean this episode. We talk about that deck. I love that deck a lot and I get top 4 at the end in this tournament. And so yeah, it's pretty much. So before this deck get out of patch, I hope that you guys can try this deck. Even though after the Mega Minion got nerfed, it's still very good because Mega Minions, the main job of Mega Minion is that you have to defend the incoming push. It's not about the offense. So the nerf only affects, in my opinion, that affect a lot of Mega Minions DPS is when it's killing a high HP unit like a Hog Rider or a Golem or a Giant or a Tower, which is not supposed to be that painful anyways, because for 3 elixir, the DPS it deals on the tower is just crazy when you reach the tower. So so it's still useful, it's still very good. The Tombstone, even though after the 0.3 seconds nerf on the spawn speed, is still pretty useful. It's better than Cannon in my opinion, is because you can play it passively, but Cannon you couldn't. So that is a difference over there. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys like this episode. If you love this deck, you would like to share some tips with me, leave a comment below. And if you like my video and you would like to see more, please subscribe. Okay? Thank you very much. See you guys next time. Peace out.